Hey, good afternoon. Jason Bazil here. Um, I wanted to launch another video today. My first post was kind of putting myself out there and where I've been the last couple of years, and kind of where my journey has taken me and where I want to go. And just want to put some content out there that is the beginning of my journey a little bit and where I need to be. Um, So recently, I'm going to talk a little bit about finances and the financial aspect of my journey. So, a lot of things I've learned in my story that have kept me limited or moving forward as far as um, doing what I really have a passion for in life is monetary things that. Um, Life happens to you. You buy a house, you have kids, um, you do all the things that are supposed to be the American dream, or what normal families do in life. I've realized recently that um, when you're trying to, for lack of a better term, keep up with the Joneses, or put out a persona of a type of person you're trying to be, you live a certain way that might be from the outside in. Meaning you kind of not put a front on so much, but keep yourself in a space where you're relevant. The way you look, the way your home looks, the way you look driving your vehicle, the things you have that make you look important or make you feel relevant in society. So some of the shift I've had in the past year or so relates to, kind of overspending, not really putting myself out there in a way that was real, maybe superficial at best at times, but what you see is what you get. There's real content in me. I just know that financial goals haven't been met in the last however many years for me, and it really starts with being fundamental on budgeting and finding a space where you start looking inside yourself for the goals that you have in life, and where you can be more to your community, where you can be more of a service to people around you, and really looking at yourself and finding where you can make changes in yourself that you want to see in other people. So for me, financial changes mean, kind of taking a back seat to spending on things that don't serve my soul's purpose or my purpose in life, that won't move me forward. To give a relative example, I wouldn't go buy McDonald's right now because it doesn't service me trying to get to a good feeling body type or body, or feeling good in my own body. It also doesn't serve a purpose of anything health or fitness wise, or even mentally, because when you consume something like McDonald's, your body reacts in a way with inflammation and probably some bloating. You don't feel right the rest of the day, and then it trickles down into your mental health also, or I find that for myself. Some people probably are immune to McDonald's, fast food. They've been eating it for years. It doesn't bother them. For me, it's what I would call a trigger food that really makes me feel worse about myself, which then goes into other factors of my life and then triggers other things in my day. So spending money on external food, in that sense, would be a negative impact on my life. So I won't be spending money on that. So what does serve my purpose? As far as a role that things play, I do like to dress nice, and I'm not going to wear this pink shirt every time I do videos, but I like to, as I'm putting myself out there has been a shift in the way I dress, the way I feel. I like bolder colors and clothing. I budget for clothing. But as far as, serving your purpose, what are the necessities you need in life to reach that goal? So if my goal is to help other people succeed, heal from some things in their life, coach people on some, finances, spiritual help, finding themselves and kind of getting out of a rut, like what serves that journey. So, for me, there's minimum that I really need at this point, to serve that purpose. What I should be spending myself money on is, maybe a coaching program to get me to that place, or some items that serve my purpose in that realm of things. Talking to people that are mentors in that community, and really just diving into what things I can utilize to progress myself as a person that is able to help others get through some pillars that are really staples of their life that could be holding them back. So anyways, Financial Peace University is something that I've recently done, a Dave Ramsey program, and I've heard people doing Ramsey before, stuff like that. So kind of dove into that, and I learned a lot about budgeting during that time, and some things that how that can affect you physically and mentally, not only financially. So I'm in a place now where I think a lot of my emotional stuff and issues in the past have stemmed from poor money management, doing things out of the realm of what I could afford, kind of just living loose and free, and for the longest time, without having too many cares about what'll happen down the road. It definitely triggers some old patterns in me. Some of the things I spent money on, whether it be partying when I was younger, or things I didn't need, toys for my kids that they never play with, things that are not really necessary, but you feel the need out of guilt or emptiness, or something inside you causes you to spend money on something that you don't necessarily need to. So kind of making progress with some of that right now. And if anybody else feels relevant to this, the financial piece of healing, let me know, reach out, send me a message. Again, I am Jason Bazil on Instagram, is the page that I'll kind of be working from through some of the full aspect stuff of my life right now. And also, you can look for me on Facebook, Jason Bazil. I don't use Facebook as a platform. I do attach things usually to it. But most of my video content is going to go on TikTok. And then I'll be posting a YouTube page in weeks to come up. So kind of starting with the financial piece, and working and finding myself, kind of will trickle into some of the emotional piece and stuff like that. So anyways, I'd like to dive more into this and let you know my progress in the next few weeks, and more relevant content will come out. You'll see where some of this is going, and hopefully as I progress, I'll hit some buttons with everybody that's watching and really start to make it relevant to whatever's going on in your life and be able to answer some questions or help you guys out through some things. Appreciate you as always. Have a great afternoon.